The strange journey of the Ark of the Covenant. What if I told you that the most sacred object in the Bible, the Ark of the Covenant, went on a journey so strange, so mysterious, that its trail still baffles historians and believers today? Where did it truly end up, and why does its disappearance remain one of history's greatest mysteries? The Ark of the Covenant was no ordinary artifact. According to Exodus 25, it was built under God's instructions, covered in pure gold and placed in the Holy of Holies. Inside it were the stone tablets of the Ten Commandments, Aaron's rod that budded, and a pot of manna. It was the physical symbol of God's presence with Israel. But what happened after Israel's glory days? The Ark's story is filled with victories, strange curses, sudden disappearances, and unanswered questions. Let's trace the strange journey of the Ark of the Covenant. In 1 Samuel 4, Israel carried the Ark into battle against the Philistines, but instead of victory they were defeated and the Ark was captured. For the Israelites, it was unthinkable that the very throne of God was in the hands of their enemies, a profound loss that shook their faith. The Philistines, believing they had captured the God of Israel, placed the Ark in the temple of their god Dagon. But each morning they found Dagon fallen before the Ark, a clear sign that their God was powerless compared to the God of Israel. As plagues swept through their cities, the Philistines realized they had made a grave mistake, and terror gripped their hearts. In a state of panic, the Philistines decided to send the Ark back to Israel, hoping to rid themselves of the curse it had brought upon them. When the Ark returned to Israel, it was met with overwhelming joy and relief, a symbol of their restored hope and divine favor. King David led a grand celebration, dancing with all his might as the Ark was finally brought into Jerusalem, signifying God's presence among his people. Once in Jerusalem, the Ark found its home in Solomon's temple, becoming the centerpiece of worship for generations to come. But the peace was not to last. As the Babylonian army approached, the fate of the Ark and Jerusalem hung in the balance. In 586 BC, Jerusalem fell to Nebuchadnezzar, and the temple, along with the Ark, faced devastation, disappearing from the pages of history. The Ark's whereabouts became a mystery, with legends of its destruction left echoing in the hearts of the faithful and the words of prophets forecasting a future hope. Centuries later, explorers and scholars embarked on quests fueled by ancient texts that hinted at where the Ark might still lie hidden beneath the sands of time. Legends spoke of hidden chambers and sacred sites where the Ark might still rest, protected by divine will from those unworthy of its power. As night fell, adventurers shared tales of the Ark, each fueled by hope and belief that they might uncover its lost history. Deep within the cave, a dazzling discovery sparked excitement, ancient inscriptions that hinted at the Ark's unimaginable legacy. With bated breath, they unearthed a small, ornate box that echoed tales of the divine, igniting the hopes of finding the long-lost Ark. As they examined the box, the realization dawned upon them this discovery could be a fragment of the Ark's story, a relic from a time when heaven touched earth. The air was thick with tension as they deliberated, knowing that opening the box could unveil truths long buried